We are back with another episode of Double Standard. And stop that shit, bro. Damn, shut up. What up, people? We are back with another episode of Double Standard. I want to say thank everybody for listening to our last episode. Thanks for showing us love. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe.
And share with your auntie and uncle. Thank you.
Hit the notification bell.
Please. All right, I'm Key, and I'm always accompanied by my brothers right here.
It's your boy Jay.
It's your boy B-Rock.
And I got a special guest in the house today. Okay, he ain't that special, but he's still special. And he goes by James Foster.
Hey everybody, I'm James. Hey, nice to meet you.
Damn, timid. All right, so today we gonna get this thing started. I'm gonna just ask the question: how do y'all feel about the death penalty? And if you were on death row, what would be your last meal?
Shellfish.
By the way, Jay is allergic to shellfish.
So that nigga gonna die.
It's an external outbreak. I get hives. I don't swell up on the inside.
So you get a bunch of boils.
But why would you eat something that's gonna kill you anyways?
Cause I'm about to die anyway.
Okay, but why would you?
Because he likes shellfish.
So you really like shellfish though? Yeah. So for your last meal, anything on earth, you eat shellfish. Anything on earth, but you'll eat shellfish.
Ew.
Yeah. What about you, Broderick? B-Rock?
I don't really got a favorite food, so
You gotta have favorite food. But what would your last meal be?
Something expensive.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
Give me some fogo, man. Some fogo de chao.
Some filet mignon.
Some what?
But let me know. What about you, James?
I take a turducken.
I'd eat that. I would eat that. Turducken? You never heard of that?
That's turkey and duck,
That's
right?
a real thing?
Yeah,
I've always wanted to try that.
Inside each other. Oh,
What is it?
Swole up on the inside.
Was it a duck stuffed inside of a turkey and the chicken stuffed
chicken
inside
stuffed
the duck?
inside of a duck, stuffed inside of a turkey.
Yeah.
It's like a poultry centipede.
Yeah.
Poultry centipede.
Yeah.
Boy,
Get your ass. All right. And so, how y'all feel about the death penalty, though? Do you feel like it's right?
If you out here shooting schools up, you need it. Yeah.
So I've had this conversation with somebody a long time ago. How they feel about it? And in my head, I was like, you deserve to die, bruh. You know, like you out here doing, worse things, and you get put down like a dog.
Inhumane thing.
But she had, I guess, a counter.
And that
Her argument was, we're not God, so we have no right to tell somebody if they deserve to live or die.
Oh, yeah, if you take a biblical standpoint, yeah, she got a point. He or she.
But it's a different standpoint upon their impact on society. I mean, we can't just let these people back into the world. So
True.
what can we do with them?
Understandable. There's prison.
That's very true.
There's life in prison though. But that's just like everything that goes on in. Say there's a lot of stuff that go on in a third world country, like they killing kids and stuff like that, right? Us over here, it doesn't affect. So somebody that we put on death row over here, it doesn't really affect society over in different countries. You understand what I'm saying?
So what you saying? We need to exile the people out?
No. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is like you can't say if you look at it from what they are in society, because they're not everywhere in society.
I'm saying society as a whole, as in America, period.
Yeah, you think that's so you selfish and you just think about America.
So you basically telling me somebody killed somebody or somebody on death row, instead of killing them, let's ship them away.
No, just put them. Go to prison for life. They ain't getting out.
I mean, but
and I feel like
a life sentence is not always a life sentence. They can get They good behavior, get them out sometimes.
Not no life sentence. I don't know about that one, Doc.
There's no such thing as good behavior.
No,
but
not-
life sentence, you can get parole from a life sentence.
But you can get out, right?
You got the possibility of getting out.
Yeah,
It's
but-
rare
but-
and far between, but there's still that chance.
By the way, we're talking about the law.
So you telling
Our
me
special guest James Foster knows the law. He's very knowledgeable about the law.
I know some
Okay.
things.
Okay.
So you telling me the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, he shouldn't have got the death penalty?
First
Because
of all,
you're not
last time I
done.
checked,
Did he get caught?
they didn't even catch the dude.
That ain't. Hold on, wait a minute.
So last time I checked, Joker's still out here somewhere.
I thought they caught that brother.
No, to my knowledge, no, I don't think they caught
Yep,
him.
this
they?
podcast is cut short. I'm going home.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it was a myth.
Really?
Just to point that
Oh,
out.
here we
Just to
go.
point that out to y'all. It was a family of cannibals, but
So they 8 people.
they ate people. But the way they did it, it was
They basically were serial killers, though. When you think about it, because they still eat people, and the way you eat people is the way they
but
ate people,
they
or
didn't
the way
go
they
out looking
caught people.
for the so-called victims. These people that they consumed were looters of some sort because their house, it looked abandoned, so people would
Oh.
go in and they would get caught.
So
So
they killed them for food. Yeah, they out here deer hunt. Well, not deer hunting, I guess, but
so
But
so
at this thing, there was no chainsaw involved.
so do you feel like that was okay?
No, I never said it was okay.
but they probably got a chainsaw from. That's probably what they used to dismember the bodies. Am I correct?
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
Of course, it's a possibility. I guarantee there was a chainsaw found.
Because even the papers call them the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I ain't talking about the movies. That's what the papers, the newspapers, and back then and all that. That's what it.
There might be a possibility chainsaw was involved, but this guy probably died a long time ago.
So it don't matter if he caught or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So back to the.
so back to this life sentencing. I feel like I don't want to take it to terrorists and stuff like that.
That's where you want to go.
Look, but like, okay, just for example, 9/11. Hearts go out to all 9/11 victims and the families and stuff like that. But 9/11, the people that hijacked the plane, they knew they were going to die. That's their way out, or that's their sacrifice. So if they looking to die anyways, then why give them that pleasure of the death penalty?
But they didn't. Then their reason was religion to their point.
Oh yeah, I understand.
That's not really what we dealing with. Niggas ain't out here. Oh, I love God. I'm finna go shoot your family. Anybody doing that. That's a little different. You know what I'm saying? That was their.
I just feel like
to
that's. I mean, I just feel like. I mean, you hear it on the news all the time, like, oh, this kid shot up all this and then killed himself.
I mean, yeah, that's a cop out for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's different if I mean, I get what you're saying. I don't know.
You know. What you think, Jay?
Man, I don't fucking know.
Okay, so how, so how you feel about the death penalty? Do you feel like people should? No, my opinion.
I'm all for it, honestly.
My opinion is.
I am. I am.
I'm all for it, honestly.
Look, in my opinion,
Kill it.
death penalty or no death penalty, it really doesn't make a difference, because if somebody's on death penalty, then that means they did all the requirements to get life in prison as well. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? If you did all the requirements to get life in prison, then you met all the requirements to hit the death penalty. So it's like it doesn't really matter. I just feel like if you give somebody life in prison, it's like, dang, bro,
Well,
I gotta wait it out.
Here's the thing about Texas. It's hard for anybody to get the death penalty just because of what you got to do to get the death penalty. You have to have capital murder, capital felony, period, just to be considered for a death sentence.
For the people out there that don't know what capital murder, what is that?
Capital is the
'Cause I don't
highest,
know.
it's the highest felony offense that you can have in the state of Texas.
In the state of Texas, capital.
Give me an example.
Well, capital murder. Capital murder is committed if, say, you're robbing a bank, and in the process of robbing a bank, you kill somebody.
That's murder in the first degree.
It's murder in the first degree
You also robbed a federal building.
while you're committing an aggravated robbery.
Okay.
So you have, first of all, you have 2 first degree felonies coupled together, which creates a capital murder, which is
So
5 to 99
okay, no.
or life or death in prison.
Wow, all right. Don't do that, man.
Okay, everybody. Don't commit crimes, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe. Well, to end this up, I just believe nobody should get the first. Nobody should get the death penalty on the first go round.
Oh,
That,
it depends on what they do.
It depends.
It depends on
It
what they
That's
do.
the thing. You by saying that, you saying there's gonna be a second go around.
So what you saying?
So we gonna give this some bitch another chance
No, I'm just okay.
to do what he didn't do the first time.
Well, he didn't complete the first time.
If you out here killing children, babies, and stuff like that, okay, yeah, you can go and get out the door. But for what you said, robbing a bank, killing somebody, that's your first go around. You can be in there for a long time, but I don't think you deserve the death penalty just because when you get just like the other thing we talked about. You got to give the opportunity to change.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's church though, man. We was talking about church. Oh, I understand.
It's the same- it's your first go round. You messed up big time. There ain't no little crime, but I'm just saying you shouldn't be put into the ground for the first time. And you got twice, 3 times. Yeah, brother, let's do and get that injection over with. Let's go. Come on. But
So everybody deserves a second chance.
No,
yeah.
no.
It
everybody.
depends on what you did. It depends on what you did.
Okay,
Because you out here raping women and stuff like that.
Nah.
No, man. And you, most of the time, no, bro. No. You can't do that. No. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
Okay, so let me ask you this: you leave your door unlocked, and somebody you know come in and just take everything you own. You gonna leave your door unlocked the second time to give them a chance?
Am I there? that's first. Am I there? Because I guarantee if God willing, he ain't leaving.
So you wouldn't give him a second chance?
No, nigga, I'm there. At least I'm wait till I'm gone.
But you
I
can't
respect.
But you wouldn't give him that second chance then, right?
and you can't do nothing to him when he's
You
walking
wouldn't
away.
say- You wouldn't walk up to him and say, "Hey, I know you're not coming back, so the slate's wiped clean."
And look, I know I don't want you to do this again. You can take what you got now, but don't do it again.
Never mind. I renege what I said. Kill him. Kill him. Fuck it. First time, kill him. Fuck it. I guarantee you running my stuff. I'm gonna light you up. I'm gonna do the best I can. I guarantee that.
Never mind. I renege what I said.
renege.
Oh shoot.
That's funny.
That's funny. Okay.
Fuck it.
So that's how y'all feel about the death penalty.
Okay.
See,
And y'all went around and said what y'all would eat for your last meal.
see,
Turkey sounds good right now.
yeah.
Alright, we ain't eating none of that.
Get your nasty.
I go
Good.
first.
On to the next topic, guys.
All right. My topic was: do you ever think racism or being racist will go away?
No,
Ever?
no.
Racism keeps the world going around.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. wait a minute.
I mean,
If you look back on it through history, we would not be here if the slave trade, which
no, you're right.
our own people sold us.
Yeah.
Well, didn't say I wasn't around, but
Yeah, you're right.
Africans sold other Africans to Europeans who brought us over to the Americas.
Yeah. You're right.
True, but that
I ain't gonna
That
say it
shit
make
don't
the
got nothing to do
world
with
go
today.
around, but
It's a huge impact of what goes on today.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, of course, black people wouldn't be over here if that wasn't the case. But I mean, I'm talking about today, 2018.
I don't think
in
it will
the
ever
future,
go
will you
away.
Do you ever think?
No, I don't think it'll ever go away.
Okay,
because
do you ever think it will get better? Go
ooh,
get better than what it is now, because
What's wrong with it now?
people. What's wrong with it now? Mike Brown, all these boys getting shot like stuff like that.
Mike Brown deserves to get shot.
okay.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay, we not gonna go there. We gonna skip over
I mean, we
that.
don't know that. We don't know the.
We don't know the story. We weren't there,
I know
so
the story.
okay.
Double Standard, the podcast does not agree with this.
What's the story?
Just listen.
This
Just
is
listen. We're not going to
Jane
Mike
Foster.
Brown. We're gonna go back to. Do you think it'll
Racism.
get better,
Yeah.
or do I think
whatever
It still
ends.
lives today, basically. That's what you said. The first
I
question.
mean, we all know that, but
Yeah.
yeah. Do you ever think it'll get better or end?
No
It's not
end.
gonna end.
No. I
It
don't
can
think
get
it'll
better. There's a chance.
I don't know if it'll get better, just because it's always gonna be here, because nothing ever goes away if it's continued to
As
be
long as you
talked
have hateful
about.
people, you're gonna have racism.
Not even because
Well, as
because,
long as-
because racism is not hate, really. Not always. That can be more prejudice, and they're two different things. Racism and prejudice are two
Oh, yeah,
different
of
things.
course.
You know.
Ism is a way of being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every person is racist. Is racist. A racist because.
Oh yeah.
A racist? I'm not gonna say a racist.
Yeah, we're all racist.
I say prejudice.
A racist? No.
No.
Prejudice. Prejudice. You have a discriminatory feeling towards something, whether it be a race, creed.
Exactly, but prejudice is based off of stereotypes. basically, like that's like people that are prejudiced mainly go off of stereotypes. That's what it is.
True.
Yeah.
You know, off of stereotypical things. Now, when it comes to the races, I'll let you continue to say what you say. You say everybody is.
Yeah,
Pretty-
everybody's racist. If you walk down the street and say there's a white dude holding the door for somebody else, but he didn't hold the door for you, what would your response be to that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like that lady.
Let me hit
like
you.
that lady.
Let me hit you with an example. So me and Jay, we walking in. We in Best Buy. Okay, we're in Best Buy, and then we go buy something, and there was this guy.
The guy at the door.
The guy at the door. I
Guess his job is to
he's a
check your
checker.
receipts.
Yeah. So
To make sure you're not stealing.
So I walk out, and he stops us. He's like, "Oh, can I see your receipt?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's cool." You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. So he looked at the receipt, and the lady, she's coming back from the whole store electronics, but the back area, and so she's coming, and he's like, "Hey, can I see your receipt?" And then she looks at him crazy. Anyway, so she lets him check the receipt, and when she comes out, she looks at us and she said,
That's new.
"That's new." When they start doing that,
I'm gonna sit here to see how new that is.
I'm gonna sit right here to see how new
And
that
she
is.
sat there for like
And
10, 15
and
minutes.
She sat right
Was
there.
she black?
And I mean,
She was
Yeah,
black. She was black,
Yeah, of
and the
course.
checker was white.
And she
He
turned
wasn't
to
even
y'all,
white.
I don't even think he was white.
He was Hispanic.
and she-
I think he was like Indian.
And she turned to y'all to get a mutual agreement.
Exactly.
And then Key gonna egg her
But,
on.
I
I,
mean-
hope it wasn't because of our skin color.
See?
But I did it just because I knew where she was going with it. Like that's the only reason why I did. Did I sit there and wait? Hell no, because you're a checker. You check
Yeah.
people in and you check
it's his
people
job.
out. You are literally sitting in the front of the store, and in front of you are 3 or 4 different cameras.
And she came from the back, so
And
he,
she came
he
to
really
the back.
didn't see her.
And that's the only reason why I thought
Purchase
he checked hers, because it's like, you came from the back of the store. We came from the checkers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping, but we came in. I don't know if we came in with a returned item or nothing. I don't know.
we were buying.
Okay, but at the end of the day, he doing his job.
Exactly.
But I mean, I egged her on because it was kind of funny. So we went to the car and we sat in the car and watched her watch him. Yeah. So I mean, I understand what you're saying.
But back to what Bub was saying. Everybody's racist. I'm not gonna classify myself as being a racist.
No, I wouldn't.
If a white man hold the door for everybody else, and then I come through, and he don't hold the door for me,
You don't have something to say about it.
I'm just be like, well, I'm sorry.
I might say, yeah, he may be racist, but for me, if I hold the door I'm gonna hold the door for everybody, whether you white, Mexican, Asian.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say I'm racist. And then do I have a stereotypical mindset about certain people
everybody
when I
does?
see? Of course,
That's racist.
that's not
That
racist.
is racist.
I have no hatred towards them though. I have no. That's not racist.
I don't think that's. I wouldn't go with racist.
That's not
That's
racist.
a strong word.
Yeah,
That's like hate. Hate is a strong word.
that's just being stereotypical. That's not racist.
But what's the definition of racist?
Racist to me
not
is
to you, but we talking this dictionary.
talking about the
Go
definition.
on, look it up then.
All right, racism or racist?
Racist.
Racist.
Do both. Do racist first though.
Okay. The definition of racist is a person who shows or feels discrimination or prejudice against people of other races, or who believes that a particular race is superior to another.
I am not racist.
That's racist.
I don't think I'm better than nobody. That's not racist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say racism. Let's see if there's a difference.
Probably on the same line.
It is along the same line. It says prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against someone of a different race based on belief that one's own race is superior. So it's basically about the same thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, they did say stereotypical, right?
So, James.
I mean, that is.
By that definition, do you think everyone's still racist?
Yeah.
So you believe that? So within yourself, you believe you're superior than another race?
No, because it said or. It didn't say and.
Yeah.
If it says or, then it's this, or this. If it says and, then it's all collectively. It says or because the first one says a person who shows or feels discrimination. That's one. Or prejudice against people of other races.
But we're not discriminating. Do you
No.
discriminate against other people? Or that
No,
kind?
but
I'm not
prejudice.
discriminate you.
I don't discriminate against other races unless they're being that asshole.
Oh, of course, that's different. That's just retaliation. I'm talking about from the jump. I don't know you, you don't know me, but I see you and I don't like what the color of your skin. I'm gonna treat you differently.
Yeah, but
That's different.
Yeah, but the color of your skin, that's on your beliefs though, because that's how you was raised. You know what I'm saying? If I was raised all my life that this race was this way, then that's what I'm gonna believe. Correct?
Yeah, but that's no that don't. You can believe all you want, but that's the way you treat people though. I can believe every black person in the world a gangbanger, but I don't have to treat them like that.
That's what I'm saying. But that's that. And if you used to think every black person in the world is gangbanging, then that's not. I wouldn't say. I mean, I would say it's prejudice, right?
Yeah.
Just because, like, the definition of prejudice is preconceived opinion that is not based on a reason or actual experience. That's why I say prejudice is more like stereotypical. Yeah. That's why when you said, like, if you see somebody and this rolled through your head because of stereotype, that's why I said more prejudice than racist. You know what I'm saying?
Because we walk down the street, if we see the white man Johnny over there, he got his polo shirt on with his pink shorts. We think, that he got a little money. He think he better than me. I mean, that's just natural. What's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna treat him like that. If he say good morning.
Oh,
good morning,
sir,
how you doing?
Yeah.
You know
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. But I would say both are both have valid points, because in the definition of racist, it says prejudice against other, a different type of race. You know what I'm saying? It didn't say because of their skin color. You know what I mean? So, it's just,
I don't know.
I think it's along the same lines.
Yeah.
I'm
just saying, but for me, and us, we basically raised the same. I don't think we prejudice against anybody.
No.
Because we're not going to, I mean, that's just, I don't know. Like,
I'm open-minded.
If I'm in a selection process and I see a black man and a white man, I might go with brother first, but that's just because of what?
No,
that's just because I'm always put a black man up. That's just because the black man always have a harder struggle than others. That's just point blank.
How?
Than the white man?
Yeah.
No, I ain't being racist. The black man gonna always have a tougher path. The black man gonna always have a tougher path.
How?
I can agree with that.
That's not life.
James, that is life.
That is not life.
Okay.
Every man, every human being on God's green earth has
equal
a chance.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that. You're right. No, keep going. Keep going.
A chance. Keep going.
Everybody has a chance. Yeah.
Everybody has a chance to make it in this world.
Agree. But I don't think everybody has an equal opportunity.
It's equal.
I don't think it's. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Equal?
Explain. Yes.
I don't agree with that.
Explain.
Why? The reason why people don't have equal opportunities is because people are prejudiced and they judge us off of stereotypes. That's it. And us just being the black man, and I'm not even just trying to say like a race thing, but it's how the world was evolves around. Just like we said, racism, I don't think it will ever die, but we are there's if you go into a job interview, have the same suit on, have the same clothes on, have the same degrees, have the same background experience, and there's a black man and there's a white man.
Most likely, and you're sitting and on the table with the head of the CEO of the company, which is a white man. I guarantee most, like 95% of the time, they're gonna go with the white guy, and it's just how the world is. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing because it shouldn't be like that.
Off character by then.
And you know, I agree. It shouldn't be like that. But if it was in the same boat as a black CEO, and you got a brother, and you got a white guy,
They gonna pick the brother.
They gonna pick the brother, and it's just like that. That's how it is.
But not even saying black people.
It don't even have to be
any other race. Sorry to say, any other race besides white gonna always have a tougher time going any place in life.
And then,
not saying they don't have the chance, but it's always gonna be.
I just don't think it's equal. I just don't think it's
It's gonna be a little
equal.
bit tougher.
And
Right now, y'all are bringing up hypothetical.
okay.
Like, has this ever happened to y'all?
I mean, not per se, but
I can speak on it, but I'm not going to speak on it because that's something I'm comfortable with talking about right here. Okay, so I mean we can leave that with mics off. Okay, now it don't even have to be a color thing. It can be a gender thing as well. If I have a secretary job, same background, same degree, same everything, but there's a woman and there's a guy, and it's a secretary job, they're probably going to go with the woman.
that's very true.
You know what I mean? I mean, it might be sexist, but I mean, hey, it's just how the world works right now.
Yeah. It's just it's a pretty face to look at.
That's
what it is.
That's true. I don't mind that. But
But there is no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong answers to this at all.
there isn't. It's
At all.
something that's left in the air. I mean, it's all persona based.
Exactly. It's all based off of though.
How you were raised. That's all it comes
It's just
from.
that's it. It's how you was raised.
You're conditioned to think.
Yeah.
Now, me personally, I've never seen race. I've never experienced racism,
I've never either.
except from when it comes from my own race.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. I got that. I can get that too.
I'm not gonna say we haven't. I'm sure we all experienced some type of. I don't want to call it racism, but it's like I'm sure we all experienced a white man
And when we say white man,
perceiving you a way
Yeah.
that you're not.
listeners,
You've never experienced that, bro.
when we say white man, first of all, we're not talking about
I've
just
never
like
experienced
a white man, like a white male. We're not just talking about a white male. When we say white man, it's other genders, other. We just say that it's like black and white. Okay, that's what it is. That's
That's what you know.
race.
That's what
yeah.
Ancestry from the mountains of Caucasus.
But back to this. We're going long, but it's okay.
Yeah.
So you saying you never ever not once experienced
Not
some type of
I have.
one
type of
time.
prejudice towards you?
Not one time. It's even been one time where I was stranded on the side of the road. Tire blew. It's all white man. All white man.
But he might have a good heart though.
Yes, exactly.
Well, we're
That's
not
a-
saying everybody like that. We saying
But
it's
I'm
gonna be.
No,
a
he's just saying that
I'm just
he's
saying
never experienced
that
it.
was my experience when somebody else would probably shoot the man off, saying, "Oh, I don't want that. He looks racist. I don't want him helping me." But in my experience, he was the only one to stop and help me change my tire. And with that being said, I've never, my 26 years living, I have never experienced racism unless it's coming from my own race.
I have though.
I have.
I have.
People looked at me, I'm a big black
when
guy.
I used to live in Stafford, I had a friend that was white, and I couldn't even go in their house because their dad didn't like black people.
Damn.
Yeah.
I ain't been that far.
I would go in their house when his mom was home. His mom didn't care. Daddy come home. I walk in the living room and he looks at me, just stares at me. I was like, "How you doing?" Don't even speak back. And then my friend he was just like, "Hey, let's go." And so we just left.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I've experienced it.
No,
You know?
I ain't been that far, but that's tough.
So that's why I guess if you've never experienced it, you're gonna have a kind of different set of thinking.
Yeah.
You know,
a different kind
Of
of way
course,
of
you're gonna have a
thinking.
different
You know?
outlook on life.
So it's you know been some things like that. But I mean, like I said, that's why it's double standard because everybody has a different way of thinking about any conversation, and that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to spark and conversation, and that's it.
All right.
That's just life. Period. Everybody walks it different. Everybody's experience is different.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear your experience, B-Rock.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh shit, you got it.
No, I forgot. I was gonna say something out of line. That's what people. I mean, just me is just. First of all, I'm fat. Let's get it there. Get it out there. You can't see me, but I got a little weight to me. Okay. Shut your ass up. Anyways, it was just something real simple. It's just we was walking. I was walking with a group of friends. One white, two black, one Hispanic. Me and my boy Quinn, we walking through. We walk. Shut your mouth. Let me talk. Shut your mouth. We walking through. White man don't look at nobody else. White boy go through, cool. Mexican go through, cool. Me and Quinn, he eyeballing us like we finna rob the man. We ain't finna hurt you, brother. We don't give a dog about you. We just walking. What you scared of? He start clenching on his pocket. Man, we ain't gonna jack you, cuz. For what? You know what I'm saying? Like you just scared. You see a big black dude and a tall black man, and you thinking, oh, let me cleanse my pocket. They might try to steal from me. They might try to rob. Nigga, I go to church every Sunday. I ain't finna rob you, brother.
I don't want you. I'm trying to get my blessing.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care about your money. You probably had number $50 anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's not as bad as Key. Don't get me wrong, but that's tough though.
Yeah.
That's some form. You know what I'm saying? But
hey,
anyways, so let's go around the table. Do you ever think racism will end, Jay?
No.
Key?
no.
James?
No.
B-Rock? No.
Okay. So that's that. Oh man, we've been on here for quite some time now.
30 minutes?
30 minutes? Yeah. Well, that's another episode here on Double Standard. We want to say thank you for listening. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell because
YouTube is trash.
Boy, I told you.
and we want to thank. Well, before we thank our special guest, we want to hear from you guys to comment. Hit us in the comment section. Let us know what you think about the death penalty. How you feel about it? What would be your last meal? And how you kind of feel about racism and that type of thing. And we want to thank our special guest, James Foster.
I appreciate y'all for having me on here. My name's James. I like long walks on the beach. I'm a Capricorn.
Hey, what?
All right. We're not a dating show.
Okay. We want to thank him for coming on, for being our first ever guest to the show.
Yes, sir.
We'll probably have you back on the show another time, as we get bigger. But all right, people. That's another episode of Double Standard, and we out this thing. Peace.